You see what people don't understand, though? You see, like, when I left the league, yeah? Like, man was in a dark place, and it, like, mental health-wise and that. Like, I had to take time off work. I had things going on in my life that, you get me, that I don't really share with too many people, you get me? But it's mad because it's at this point here where I've come to watch the game one away. Get me, wasn't really on nothing too tough. And then, obviously, free kick edge of the box, I took my phone out, and Shaq slaps it in. And it was at that moment there, I realised, you know what, I need to fill this gap and I need to fill this void, because what I've got to offer and what I want to bring to the table with Sunday League settings, I don't think nobody else could do bar myself.
So what made you want to start Sunday League settings as a creative to another creative?
I've always said I prefer to fail on my own terms, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So at least now with Sunday League settings, it kind of starts and ends with me. It can be as successful or non-successful as I want to take it.
All the contributing factors is all on you, innit?
And I think on another side of it as well is there's too much talent in this league for not everybody to get some exposure. There's too many big games for us not to film, and I saw kind of a gap in the market, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to plug it.
Yeah,
I think
makes
here
sense.
we are now.
My first thoughts on Faz was generally just a good-hearted guy. All win or lose, always showed the ultimate respect, like would go out of his way to show you respect, not just me as the manager, all of my players, everything. And in football, it goes a long way.
First thoughts on Big Faz. As I said, he was at Birmingham League. I thought he was a very genuine guy, steady coach, and obviously from the first meeting we got on. I mean, he's a very easy to get on with guy.
When you come down to our first SLS at Hampton, and we got on well straight from the off. I mean, both got similar opinions on football. I mean, you always had a lot of time for me, gave me a lot of advice as well about being a young manager in the league. So I've always got a lot of time for you in that regard. I think I owe you a lot.
And Big Fazza himself, absolute top bloke, easy to get along with, and you know, some of the games he's been to for us. I mean, the last one where we've won the league, and to have that on camera and to sort of cherish that with the lads and the team is is a great feeling.
I miss it.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. I prefer to fail on my own terms, bro. Do you know what I mean? And it's mad, like I said, I got a ball. Alright, Tam, who's winning the league this season? Say again, say it loud, man. Say it with the chest. How can you walk in with the chest? Yeah, man. Sunday League settings, man. Mad.
First thoughts of Fazza was when he was doing the elite. I actually used to think he was biased, and he'll know that I've even said this to him. But as the time gone on and as he's gone on with SLS, I realized that wasn't the case. And you know what, he's a humble guy. I consider him as a big brother to me. He's given me some guidance along the way during the time, from him being part of elite to now just being SLS. Man, I respect him still. I respect him.
Obviously, my first experience of him was, I can't remember what game it was at, but I seen him at a game, and he was there videoing the game, and obviously when I introduced myself, who I was as part of the league and things like that, and what a humble guy, just a nice, humble guy, respectful, lot of manners, weren't, in the best possible term, weren't stuck up on himself, like I'm here to video, but he'd take the time out, talk to you, want to find out about the league and what's going on, and always asking how you are and things like that. And every time I've met him since, it's been the same. It's all manners and respect.
The Birmingham Elite games, just had a quick 5-minute chat with Faz, and I think you could see from a distance anyway that it was always, it was very approachable, and had time for pretty much everyone, which is how we've ended up where we are today. So it was just quite evident that he had a wealth of knowledge when it comes to football. Loved the game, which is obvious as well, which is good to see.
My first thoughts of Big Fazza, you're just always just a really humble guy, just really good to talk to, just really a student of the game, like wanting to learn, wanting to hear people's opinions of people that have been doing it for a while now. Like I've been doing like vlogging and content creation around grassroots Sunday League for a while now, so me and him have something that we can relate to all the time. But just always polite, respectful, and just very supportive of what I do, and I try and show it back as well. Very insightful as well. Obviously has a lot of knowledge of the teams up in Birmingham. You can hear that in his content, the way that he knows most of the players, probably all the players, on a first name basis, and you can tell that it takes a lot of time and dedication into putting the work into his content.
You from the end, just togetherness, just rep for each other, positivity, all over the pitch now.
The game today, boy, fucking personal. They'll be strong, they'll be fast, and they'll be fucking ready.
My guy,
My guy, really, Well, now you say that, what's wrong? Yeah, because he ain't got a clue.
You know what it is, it's too soft.
Oh, very.
What's he
What's he going to tell Ronaldo when there's good players in it? Back is always going to be a danger. He's off. He's on. He's going to miss it though. Can't give offside there. He's not. He'll have his own segment at the end of the game. He loves it. Too late.
Hey lads, minute silence. Hey,
Oh mate, this is what Sundays are about, man, lads.
I'm so in love with you.
Give me some game.
Forever true.
Guaranteed every week, you know what I'm saying?
What you say, you don't play Sundays no more?
Nah,
priority?
No, don't do that, don't do that.
Team drones in the building.
I'm the other side of the camera, to get me off that side of the camera.
People don't understand how much work you have to put in after these. It's alright going to games, but the work after is immense. So definitely a big shout out to Big Faz, 100%. Keeps it real all the time.
Technology, I feel like I'm in chorus.
And you've heard me say it before, Teamwork makes the dream work, so it's only right I got my boy Jim Drones on board to help me with my journey.
Enough of infantry first half, but we shouldn't have lost that game.
Next week, especially because all the shit teams are folded now, but it's just big games every week. You get me? But no manager's got blue eyes like me. You're mad. Let's work, boys.
Cold bit there. They didn't even get dressed. Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
Big fella, Jezza. Yes, man. We just like this hash here. Slide me to the right, me to sleep.
See you put me in the footy club. We watching the video.
Oh, bro, baby.
Sharing them all.
Big one. I don't even know, you know. I missed this phone me for no reason, and I love you, Bob.
Come on!
In the back, He's on.
Ping it!
There's people on the pitch!
No blood. You not like that? I mean, Dan's goal there, what he's put top in. Yeah, we went down the sleep 2 seconds. Yeah, sleep for 2 seconds. That's what happens in this league, isn't it? If you go to sleep for 2 seconds, boys. Do you know what I mean? That's what this league's about now. It's not Mickey Mouse teams. You give the players 2 yards, bang, boom, top in.
Did you get that top corner, mate?
I think I have, yeah.
Okay, thank you, mate.
What is that, Danzo? What's that, D what? D9. I'm just checking.
My first thoughts on SLS. I was happy. I was not just for myself, like and my team, to like get our sort of thing out there. It's like I was happy for him because it's a market that eventually a lot of people are going to be doing. You know what I mean? And Faz is the guy in Birmingham to make that first move. So. Yeah, I thought it was massive. I thought it was massive for us lot and the league and Sunday football in general.
Well, actually, my first thoughts was I've watched a couple of the podcasts with the techers, and when Faz set up his Sunday League settings programme, I realised this was going to be big things, big for Sunday League football, and hopefully big for Faz in time to come. He's certainly picking up some subscribers now.
I thought it was class. Like, it makes us Sunday League managers feel like celebs. Like, getting interviewed and seeing highlights of like your own side. Like, we're just normal people at the end of the day, and we're on YouTube and that. Like, highlights, good goals, interview. I think it's class, mate. Honestly, I think it's class. I think you're real going to set a trend off. I wouldn't be surprised if you see loads of leagues up and down the country taking note of this, and you'll be the OG, so fair play to you.
When SLS was coming to the game, you know, we didn't know what to expect. You know, obviously I didn't know Fazza prior, but you know the effort he puts in whilst he's there. You know, he's chatting to everyone. he goes away and the stuff he puts into the videos to get them out for people. You've got to give him a lot of credit for what he does.
I brought into it, I thought it was what a great idea. Something out of the ordinary for grassroots football. And obviously he was videoing games in the Oakbourne and Coronation League, which is just a plus for us. But yeah, it was just a great idea, and he was doing it his own way. And he won't mind me saying he was learning along the way as well about himself and about how to do it and things like that. And I like that. He's gone out of his way to do that. So yeah, first I was all for it and all for the journey. And if it helps grassroots football, then yes, so be it.
First thoughts on the SNS would be the fact that, because obviously we knew what Faz covered for Elite, but I think he's took the SLS to a whole new different level with the the drones, and because he could put more time and effort into, like, he's there as a neutral. And I remember what got him back doing it, getting into SLS early, was Beacon's game against Power. I think he was just there as a spectator. He's recorded a goal from Shaq, which was fair play, well done. I think that kind of pushed him. It's like, you know what, I need to start this journey now. So yeah, man, my first thoughts on SLS, proper respect it, man.
Actually covering the whole league, that, as far as I knew, hadn't been done before. So for me, I was just fully on board with it being done, but I didn't think the impact was going to be as immediate, because you never know. But what I did know is that people love football, and covering the Sunday League scene, again, as far as I knew at the time, hadn't been done. So I was more than encouraging Faz to go ahead with it, and a little bit looking forward to seeing where it goes and how far it can go. Likewise now, just looking forward to see how far Faz can push it and where it ends up.
It's funny enough, keeping in contact, as I said before, with Faz, checking in what he's doing, and I think I just seen the announcement on his timeline that obviously he severed ties on a good note, of course, with Birmingham Elite, and he said he was going to go on to do things more like as a not as a global scale, but on a more local scale in terms of covering all the teams. And I thought it makes sense, rather than just covering one team throughout the season, if no one's doing the whole of Birmingham in terms of Sunday League. I know it's not the whole of it, but again, the whole league, should I say, then it makes sense for the guy that's doing it currently right now. And it's just gone on from strength to strength. His views are growing, his subscriber base is growing as well. He's getting more recognition. And the thing that counts the most is that he's got the backing of the league, and he's working in partnership with other like-minded content creators as well. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, this is a no-brainer. It's only going to go on from strength to strength.
Main man's back this week. Missed that left peg, Who's that fucking Batman or Danzo?
Freezing out here, bro.
Captain's play.
Quality, bro, man. Oh, here we go. Look. Is that gone in? Oi, he was between Callum and fucking... I think he's just...
Side up quality that is, yeah?
Oh, you get off him though. He's a grafter, man.
That's how you do it, lad. Like cow. What scissoring?
1 chance, 1 goal, just saying. What about you, other striker?
What you got to say to missus?
Yo. I played to the friggin'. I played to the pitch, do you know what I mean? Oh, Vex, man. It's just one of them games, isn't it? I got 2, yeah, but it's just one of them games. Well, you know what it is, though? Well, that's good game. Let's go for it. Yeah. It's all good blaming individual errors. At the end of the game, saying, you know what, we really well, but how many times do we have to ball that? To keep the bed, we were given the 2 goals, and the heads is down, we're going to got it back in the game. We can't do that today.
Big trees. He's on. He's on.
There you go, relax! Relax! Yeah! Get the fuck in there! Come on, now! Bro, how many chances was that? I'm waiting for some guys saying to know what's going on today. I'm still at Cheltenham.
Oi, can Thursday 7:30. It's gonna bang. Is that the post?
That's the post, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why are you celebrating the
Oh. Is that another Sky Sports moment? Go on, Patch. Oh, Roger, man. Casey, go on, Casey. Oh, for your legs. Zooming on the legs. No touch. What you say you do the cameras here today, Reg?
See that,
Yeah?
Still, everything's still to play for. Still in our hands. Fucking stay on it. And this time I want a fucking good reaction. Good reaction. We lost last time and we fucking coasted through it. This hurts now. This fucking hurts every one of you and it must have, because it's fucking killed me. I ain't gonna lie to you boys. Fucking bounce back from it for me.
Foggy one today, boy. Big fella, Jezza.
I've done something like a goal, bro. Then for a goal.
Who's that, my little bro? Come on.
Come, bro. You alright? Again, it's just start winning on your shoulders on. Oi, bro, by the way, you know it's Christmas, guys. Charity, please. Our mate there. If you've got any tin food or any clothes left over from Christmas, there's your man.
And plenty of banter.
Always.
Come on, that's one thing that Sim don't lack. The bants.
Bants and aggression. You see him?
My brother. You say top of the table clash today. You ready?
Say it like Alright lads, listen, we're all here to enjoy a game. As long as you're playing the right way, we ain't gonna get involved.
It's easy, yeah. What's going on?
Morning, Faz. How you
I've
doing,
got
sir?
to behave now.
How are you, mate?
I'm as soon as you turn up here for scoring, got a little piece of good luck.
He ain't touched him. He ain't touched him.
Yo, Whitey, you too close to each other up here.
Secondary,
I'm
bro.
over 25s club, though.
I'll say no more. I get to the over 35s.
All I say now. That's all I say now.
There you go, Whitey!
He's gone like this way. And I've already gone to get him, bro. And then I've seen, I was like, ah, fuck it.
Boys, first of all, yeah, we're going to get the negatives out straight away, yeah? About 6 man late today. It's a piss take, to be fair to you, yeah? It's raw piss take, bro. You know why? Because if we win today, yeah, we've got either joint top or second, bro. Like, we're in for the league, yeah? And man, I've right top of this today, bro. Because it's not just one man doing nothing, bro. These men have been warming up since 22, you know. They turned up at 9:30 with us, like, they was already dressed, and they've raw warmed up, bro. And it's just like, so now the vibe, if we start off shit, it's going to be because of how we started today.
Dale, one more! Points! Work on, John! Work on, John! Excellent! Excellent, John! Excellent! Oh, yeah, bastard! Come on, work on it, man! Come on, work on Come on!
Boys, oh my days, man.
Oi! Oi!
You got it now.
Finish!
Has, if you're seeing this is their second time because he missed and the ref wanted them to do it again.
Go on then, George!
Yes!
You know what?
Anyone, but can we just get rid for my own peace of mind? Matt, come on now, Matt. Well done, Matt.
Jeez! Are you mad? Hey, Matt! Stop!
That's how you're first, bro. Man, I get it.
Yes, shot you!
I want to go.
Yeah, man!
That's in my free kick, mate. I've done this.
He wasn't there for Callum though, was he?
Oh, yeah.
I'll see it on camera.
He was still in sober.
Yeah, like, for the Sunday League scene, it's just brought it all to light now. Because there's a lot of talent, there's a lot of good teams, there's a lot of good people in Sunday League football. Like, everyone does it basically voluntary. So everyone just gives up their Sundays and whatnot for Sunday League football. So for Faz to come and show players' talents, team talents, like how good teams are, and not even just good footballing teams, like the banter, like them, the behind the scenes sort of things. So I think it's massive for Sunday League football, to be fair. You know what I mean? So you probably get your odd little negatives here and there, but that's what you get in life.
What is done in general for the whole Sunday League is other leagues are seeing what SLS is doing. Like, it's done a lot for our league in itself, the Oakbourne and Coronation League, but it's also done a lot for other leagues as well, because when it comes to, like, for example, cup games, the other leagues are getting a look in. People are looking into SLS saying, you know what, this is the way forward. But yeah, big up what's been done, man, and what's going to happen going forward.
For me, I think SLS has it's enhanced it a little bit. It's set a little bit of a standard, to be honest. You've now got a lot more teams trying to video games. You've got a lot more leagues trying to video games. We're fortunate that Fazza does a lot of games in the Oakbourne and Coronation League for us, and we get that coverage. And I think it's done quite a lot for grassroots football in the terms of it sounds daft. My lad watches it every Thursday, 7:30. He's there watching SLS, and you've got an audience now to rather than just looking at the big boy teams and the match of the day. You've got a little thing there that we can go and enjoy grassroots football and enjoy good footballers that we've got and look back at certain things, and it also gives you memories.